Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. This is game number 2 between Bischu and Stardust. And this is a Protoss versus Protoss. I wanted to say PvP, but I decided halfway through to say Protoss versus Protoss. So that kind of didn't go as planned. Whatever. You don't care. Anyhow, we are going to build up once again. Obviously, we can just fast forward through this. And I'm going to do that because, well, we pretty much have seen this. Oh, why is he not building a pylon? Is he building a pylon? No, he's not. Oh. Yeah, we are going to see this. Because he actually went for the pylon inside of the enemy base. 2 gateways and, yeah, all of the probes being pulled off the line except for the 2 there. But 2 gateways, that should be good enough. He can actually build an extra one on the ground. But this walls off the complete thing. This piece of rock here is there just for this reason that Protoss cannot do this. And, well, they can still do it like this, I guess. And, well, the gateway is going to come up here. This gateway is going to finish. This one might actually finish, but it's not going to be able to produce a zealot in time to, well, before it goes down. Because, well, with a zealot being chrono boosted out, I don't think this is going to finish. Oh, it's even going to go down before that. Yeah, it's not even going to matter. So the zealot goes down, the gateway goes down. The first one was cancelled, of course, so he doesn't lose too much from that. But is he going to come out ahead with this? Because he actually lost quite a bit of resources. 237 resources lost. But, well, although it says 0 here, he pulled off his entire probe line for the entire time. So like 10 probes for about a minute or 2. So just seeing from the income tab, that is about 600 minerals. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was worth it. It was probably worth it. I mean, he did lose a little bit. He's going to lose this pylon eventually. But yeah, as I said, that's 350 minerals or thereabouts. And he won about 600. So definitely something to do. And he is going to be a little bit behind, of course, because he built those all of those gateways and pylon, and he built the zealots, and now he has to build a new gateway and then the cybernetics core, even though he could have gone for the cybernetics core when these gateways were still up. That way he could have started the gateway of the warp gate research, and that would have been great. Obviously now going to lose this pylon, but that is kind of, yeah, the way it is. So this zealot trying to come in, and it actually got 2 kills, but are those probes? Yeah, he actually got 3 workers killed. Wow, that is pretty good. So the zealot just uncontested in that base because there was no gateway up yet. So I think he should have gone for the cybernetics core into gateway, and that way when the gateway finishes he can immediately build a stalker, and he can also immediately start with this warp gate research, which is now going to be behind, of course. And by the way, just saying, this is game number 2 of a best of 3. Obviously, if this is the final game, I'm going to upload a game 3 even if it doesn't exist. So I'm going to upload an anti-spoiler video then, and I'm not sure whether there is a game 3 because I never look. I always just cast them one by one, and then I look afterwards whether there is an actual game 3. So yeah, as to not spoil myself, because, well, I'm just watching these games for the first time as well. It is the reason why I make so many mistakes in in commentaries. Well, at least not all of them, of course. I do miss things on the minimap and things like that. That's the reason why I want to get better at this, and why I'm doing this 100 game series for those of you who never read the video descriptions. But yeah, it tends to be one of my flaws that I miss things on the minimap, and I try to call the end outcome prior to it actually happening. So kind of when the big plays are happening, and we do have a pylon here with some warp pins, a nice force field, and is he going to be able to take out these stalkers before they get away? Yes, Wow, this force fields last a long time. Man, that's a long time. Yeah, he does have 2 zealots out and 2 stalkers, but that is not enough to go up against 5 stalkers here. The mothership core goes down, and who's this is yeah, a yellow pylon, so it is not from the blue player. No problem there. But yeah, the stalker almost going down. The pylon goes down, and oh, we did get the nexus to fire a little bit, but that is just going to delay the inevitable. If the blue player can keep up this pressure, that might actually just be the end of the game. Because look, all of the shields are gone, except for this one, which is the one that doesn't have the HP bars, well, lit up, shown. But he's going to have to focus his fire really well, and even then it's probably not going to work. The blue player does fall back. There are a few probes in the mix, and the probes are of course just there to make sure that, well, he kind of misses shots on the stalkers, because the shots on the stalkers are the only ones that matter. Missing one of the force fields there, that is going to cost him a little bit. And there you go, getting a little bit of damage off. He didn't have vision of the top ground, of the high ground, so kind of got sniped there a little bit. But 6 stalkers versus, what's this, 4 stalkers, a zealot and 2 sentries. Yeah, I'm not actually sure who's going to win this. One of the zealots goes down against one of the stalkers, but this stalker is almost down, that stalker goes down, and now it is for the blue team to win. Come on, the blue team can just do this right now, and that should actually be a very aggressive, well, game then. Because if this is the end of the game, then he really won it with that aggression. Obviously, through the opening. The opening was brilliant, actually. I'm not actually sure how much he gained from that, the yellow player. But he is going to be behind in army production because of it. But eventually, that evened out. Because, well, if you're ahead in, what's it called, in economy, then, yeah, you are going to be ahead in army eventually. So, yeah, the blue player just making this work. Going to snipe this last zealot and then going to go back. Obviously, warping in some more units. And, yeah, no more units really for this yellow player. The yellow player really out of resources, it seems. Not able to produce as much as the blue player. And, yeah, well, Stardust is just going to wipe the floor here with the army that there is. Because he can pressure this all he wants. He has more stalkers, and the zealots are not going to matter. They're just there for the distractions. And oh, he maneuvered himself into the army, and with all of these probes helping out, this might actually work out for the yellow player now. No, not enough stalkers. He doesn't take the bait from the probes. The probes are going to go down right now, and the zealot, of course. But yeah, he didn't take the bait from the probe, so really nice control. If you just hit the S key, so the stop key or the hold position key, then they will shoot at the probes, because probes are considered to be worth more, but you are going to lose the fight then. And by now, yeah, the workers killed are, well, they're pretty much the same. I did not expect that. I guess this Oracle did some work there. Yeah, 9 kills. Sorry I missed that. But it is not nearly as interesting as this fight, because this is all about the micro, man. You have 6 stalkers here going up against 1 stalker and 3 sentries with the 1 zealot in between. And wow, is he going to lose 2 stalkers here? Yep, he is. He's going to lose 2 stalkers, and that might actually put him behind now, because now he only had 4 left. And yeah, with the 1 extra warp in, he's going to get a second one warped in. But it is going to be tough. I don't know where the Oracle went. Oh, there is going to be a Void Ray out. That is a strange thing to do. Void Rays do extra damage versus armored units, which Stalkers are. But Stalkers can take down Void Rays so easily that I don't think that's a good investment. But hey, what else are you going to do? I mean, you can build Phoenixes, I guess. They can lift up the Stalkers. But yeah, they're expensive. They're 150, 100. And these are 250, 150, but they can do a whole lot of damage. Whereas the Phoenix really doesn't do that much damage, it just prevents a lot of damage. I can't believe this is still not over. Look, he actually does quite a lot of damage with that Void Ray. I think the Void Ray got redesigned because they were just cheese units, basically. The way they were just cheese units. So you got them to to make sure that your opponent, if he didn't have enough anti-air, would just lose straight to a Void Ray push. And Void Rays, were never actually adopted as, well, serious units. Wow, it actually went down to the last shot there. But it did do quite a lot of damage. I'm not sure if it's enough, because Stalkers are relatively cheap. 125.50, so they're half the price of the Void Ray. So you had to kill 2 to actually make that worth it. And obviously, that is quite hard to do. This Stalker is going to go down. Oh no, he gets out. Oh my god, he got out. I thought that was a full surround, but apparently it was not. The Zealots are going to try to make this work, but more Stalkers coming out. And of course, Stalkers can micro easily against Zealots. And look at that, he's controlling 3 groups of Stalkers here. And that is excellent. So he is going to take down, this Void Ray. Void Ray is just a really, really strange choice. But I guess he didn't want to just depend on these Stalkers. And look, he's actually microing so much that he's not spending his resources anymore. Now building 4 gateways at the same time, but he does have a second base up, and this yellow player is never going to win this. He does not have a second base up, and this base has been up and mining for quite a while. This guy now 12 kills, but he has 22 workers on this, and that's excluding the workers on the gas. 16 on this, so there's a full base. There are actually 23 more workers on the minerals for our blue player. So it's not going to be a very efficient thing to do, but well, we'll see. We'll see. We are going to get the counterattack going, and can he actually make this work? Because this is going to be really hard to pull off, if not impossible, probably impossible. But well, we'll see. We'll see. And the Oracle comes back in. The Oracle is of course very good against small units. Does a lot of damage versus light. 25 damage versus light. But he does go down, and it was just 1 versus 2 bases in the end. Very, very nice aggression from Stardust here. He actually just didn't let up on the pressure, and the pressure was just too high. This one pylon that he warped in early game actually won him the game. And of course this first cheese thingy on here, that was just awesome. I mean, that was just awesome. I thought I would see a normal game with normal opening, which is kind of boring to be honest. But, well, he made it work. He made me actually enjoy the opening for once. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.